Hello, today I'm just going to be giving you a super quick cranial nerve exam, so please can I just get your name and your date of birth, please? Thank you. And where are you currently living, and what city or town are you living in? Okay, it's not far from me. Okay, thank you so much. First of all, I would just like to very simply ask you if you've been struggling recently with any physical symptoms that have been given you by the whether it's headaches, maybe eye strain, any pain, any anxiety. Please tell me if you have been, okay? Yep. Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. We'll check that out for you today, okay? Okay. First of all, I'd just like to see how your pupils are reacting to objects that are moving, okay? So I'd simply just like you to follow my pen, okay? Now can you tell me when the pen comes into your field of vision and when it leaves your field of vision? Next, I would just like to know if there are any prescriptions that you are currently taking, if there are any painkillers that you commonly take to fight off any symptoms that you experience, okay? Just so I know that I can prescribe you the right things to do, okay? Yep. So that's something you commonly take, I assume? Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Most people will rely on painkillers and, paracetamol and things like that, or ibuprofen, just to get them through the day, and that's completely normal. But ultimately, you have to tackle your problems at the root cause, particularly if it's something like headaches that you seem to be struggling with. Usually, a lacking in potassium is the main cause, dehydration is another main cause, lack of sleep is another big cause with it. Eating bananas, funnily enough, is meant to help with your potassium levels, which can alleviate headaches. Okay, so I have a couple of medications here. They're kind of got to be ripped into. These won't be the ones that you'll get, obviously. You'll get new ones from the prescription counter. But pretty much here, we have naproxen, which is a high-grade painkiller, but it isn't something that you have to constantly take. It basically will help you. It'll help your body retain water and not get dehydrated so fast, okay? Does that sound good? Okay. Just writing a few things down, okay? Thank you. Also, could I just get down your height and your weight, please? Is that okay? Yep. I know most people don't know their height and things like that off by heart. We do have a system where we can obviously measure your height, but it is much easier if you already know it, and we can come in and just crack on and write down the information, of course. Yeah, that's brilliant. Brilliant height. Secondly, your weight. Okay, nothing to be embarrassed about, nothing to be judged. This is simply just to make sure that we're giving you the right doses and all that sort of stuff when it comes to medication, okay? For your age, that is a perfectly suitable weight, and it's perfectly healthy, for you to be at that weight, okay? So it seems like everything is working out today, and it looks like we are going to be able to prescribe you some painkillers to help with the headaches and some tips on being able to keep yourself hydrated. I would definitely say you need your 8 hours sleep. Go to sleep an hour earlier than you usually have been. Make sure that you don't have any incredibly bright screens on with a lot of blue light when you're going to sleep. Things like reading at night can be great to put you to sleep. I know nobody really likes reading these nowadays, but it can be amazing if you do it just before you go to bed, because it makes your brain work, which naturally will tire you out. Sometimes books can wake people up, I understand that, but usually it is a calming activity. Okay, so I believe you're free to go. All of your prescriptions that you may need to pick up are going to be at the front desk, so feel free to collect them, obviously, on your way out.